Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight, a good one on Thursday night primetime. It's the Houston Texans and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico in the booth with Greg Olson and Blake Grupe on the field to get this started. And off we go from East Rutherford. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's going to struggle to get that to the line. Maybe a yard. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Giants are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Dart. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, Giants.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he'll take this one in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
Giants 7, Texans nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he shows off those strong legs right through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Here we go.
Now a toss play with Mixon. And the left first and goal is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. Second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Second and goal. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's third and goal.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, here's Stroud. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. Into space. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, New York. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike. Not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations. A lot easier to convert.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Deontay banks the former first-round pick in from his corner spot to make the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw is Stroud. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. What a year. Catch number 95 on the season.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. Tyler Newman is there for the stop. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
18, that's it.
Stroud going to set up the throw. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
No turn in hand, this one off. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down by Deontay Banks. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 7.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown, Houston.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Tracy. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shai. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
He'll look deep, left sideline. That is hot. What a throw. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Houston. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
This taken at the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll run with Tracy. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, go! Hey, street!
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he gets marched out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 39 yards.
First down.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge, and then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up first and goal.
Scatterboo will take this in for a Giants touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side is the end zone, and they get 6.
The kick is good. Makes the score Giants 21, Texans 14.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll run on first down with Mixon. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Out to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
18,
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
quick, right?
Stroud to throw. This one complete to Higgins.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
All right.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Moving to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. A run straight ahead at Scatterbull. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Daniil Hunter on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Ready. Set up. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Dragon 60.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart, that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Darius Washington.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. McCovey Dean. He gets into the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. Well, that helps to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
So anytime you find yourself in a backed-up situation like this, Mike, there's 2 goals. You want to pick up 2 first downs, and then after that, of course, you want to go down and score. So first objective is complete. Let's see if they can pick up another.
To throw, it's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good shot, separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
In formation for the Texans.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
47-yard line.
On play action, it is Dart. Throw on the run is complete. And he is out of bounds. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Operating from the gun. It's Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Cowboys, go!
Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Shotgun. It's Dart. This is caught at 2. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. On comes Blake Krupe for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Giants have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Texans 14.
The touchdown, it's Krupe to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They give it to Mixon. He's inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is gone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
First and 10. And they're on the 35-yard line.
On first and 10, here is Dart. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Dart going to throw here on second down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. Now timeout with the Giants. That is their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing again, Dart. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 4.
Dart gonna throw it again. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. one, good for 26 yards.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air again goes Dart. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Texans are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball. If that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takedown.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll keep it on the ground here again. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. On the run to the right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Hold it ready. Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 bison, 60 bison.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. It's second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On second down, Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go.
On the give, it's Tracy. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 8.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80.
On the play fake, here's Dart. Open man, downfield is Smith. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
First and 10.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Hawk 7.
Up the middle with Scannable. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Second down and 3.
Ready? 19, 18.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
On third down, here is Dart. That is caught, and he's in. Malik Neighbors. Down, New York. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Groupie now on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants will extend this third quarter lead.
Texans 21.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Now he'll give it on. It's a reverse. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Well, over the middle, taken in by Noel. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 33, here's second down and 6. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. First down and one shy of 100. That was his 99th catch of the year. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Mixon. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll give this to Mixon, running right. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Texans first down.
Nice job by them getting them back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll go play action with Stroud. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 20-yard pickup there. First down for Houston.
Texans first down. It's a gain of 20. And the Texans
Up the middle they go. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Play fake, now Dart moving to his right. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards.
At the 26-yard line.
Tracy on first down. How about that? A quick feet there. Made a man miss on his way to a nice pickup of 7. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's 2nd and 2.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing is Dart. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Bronco 80.
On 3rd down, they'll run with Tracy. And they've got it on the ground. The mark will come at the 13. But it's a new set of down. First down picked up. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Viking 18. In right now, boys. Ready?
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Rupi able to add the extra point. The Giants are going to extend their lead. After the touchdown, it's Rupi to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Here we go. Let's go.
2nd down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Noel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
At the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. The man is Collins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And a milestone grab. Not just a 1st down, but catch number 100 on the year. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On play action. Stroud. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
At the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Now Stroud. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Texans first down.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. Good drive so far. This is a big hurt. It is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. That one is complete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now a timeout. Giants. That is their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterby. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
At the 35-yard line.
forward to about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Throwing. Dirt. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And third down coming up.
Set. Cougar 19. Go.
Out of the shotgun. It's dark. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And the Texans are going to get the football at their own 40.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's the way to get started, to pick up a 17 and a very quick first down. Now, faking the give. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start.
Here we go.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
First and goal, Houston.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Stroud going to set up the throw. Pressure there, got two on these hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
I think you knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal.
Look hot, look hot.
To throw, it's Stroud. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight ends, Dalton Schultz. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Tag! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Unlock Lion, unlock Lion.
On the ground, here's Tracy. Oh, the ball's out. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. To throw is Stroud. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Houston. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. And a special moment as the rookie catches his 1st NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his 1st career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20-25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And, Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
To the air on second down. Dark. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. Gun, here comes Dart. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. It's Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Exiting the pocket right. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the Cards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of a team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
All right.
They'll drop to throw. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. They go with Nixon. Has some room inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Well, over the middle, taken in by Noel. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
To Jalen Noel. 10 yards on the pickup.
They'll go play action with Stroud. In the back of the end zone, he's got it. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown, Texans.
Well, now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Giants 48, Texans 43.
A one-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Smash, smash. Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Once again, it's Scatterboo. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, had a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.